Good afternoon, everybody, from good old southern Indiana. My name's John Sheridan, and you're with Zone 1 Brew Review. Tonight, I'm really not going to be reviewing a beer. I'm not going to be examining a beer. What I'd really like to talk about is beer in general. I'd like to tell you a little bit about who I am and what I stand for, because this is my, I guess, quote-unquote, first a YouTube video since I quit doing beer groups on Facebook. I thought, well, what a better way to put out there what I enjoy doing than on YouTube. I've been doing this beer thing for probably 25 plus years. I've probably drank well in excess of over 2,000 different craft beers. But in turn, I'm still a big fan of your macro type beers. I'm just sitting here looking at some of my cans I've got up here in my bar. Your Strohs, your Schlitz, your Sterlings, your Olympias, your old Buckhorns, your Pabst Blue Ribbons, Pabst Extra Light. Good old Fall City back here, which is being remade. Your Sterling, which is being remade right now. I like those old legacy type beers, and that's what I like drinking. That's what I'm probably going to do reviews on, because I like to think of myself as one of those type of guys that kind of a purist. I'm an old school guy. I enjoy doing both types of beers. It's kind of one of those preservation type things that I can say I enjoy doing, because there's not a lot of us left out there that still like doing these old beers like this, and that's what I would really like to start looking at, is the legacy type beers, the beers that are one day going to be gone. I think we're seeing a lot of those beers now, and the beers that are forgotten about, and the hard to find macro beers that are out there right now. And I might slap a couple craft brews in there from local distributors around the Louisville, Kentucky area that are being remade. But really what I'd like to sit down and discuss a little bit about is the hatred towards beer reviewers in general, with Facebook groups, and just to take a second and say, enough's enough, guys. I mean, it's getting silly. I mean, hang on a minute. I mean, it's not about a craft beer, or it's not about a corporate beer, because if you put craft and you put corporate and you put them together, in the middle you got one word, and that's beer. Like I said, I was around pre-craft beer, and I've seen a lot of craft breweries come in. I've seen a lot of craft breweries go out. Same thing with the corporate beers. I've seen a lot of them beers go away. But I've also seen a lot of those beers go away, and little breweries buy them up and remake them as a craft beer. I mean, that's going to happen. Take a lot of these old school names. Like I'm trying to think of right now is the Fall Cities, your Sterlings, your Wiedemann's, and some of these other beers like that. They're being bought up and being remade locally here as a craft beer, they're all phenomenal beers. I've had every one of them, and I can't complain about them. But the hatred that I'm seeing in the last 6-8 months on Facebook and in your beer groups, that's why I've not been posting lately on beer groups, because it's just the genre of the people that's on there that just do not respect other people, that don't respect other people's values, that don't respect other people's political beliefs, and just have a hatred, a disgusting hatred towards what people's doing. And to me, I mean, I'm an old school puritist. I still love these old beers. And I don't care if you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, you subscribe to my channel or not. You people know who you are. And I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to blat out, and I'm not making videos of these people, about these. That's not who I am, not what I'm about. What I'm about is a Puritist. I believe in these old school beers. I believe in these craft beers. I believe somewhere in the middle there has to be a give and a take. If you like it, drink it. If you don't hate somebody for what they do. Don't hate somebody for what they drink. Just accept it and go on. I've made a lot of what I would call excellent friends on Facebook. Some of them I'm not real friends with anymore, but some of them I've stayed real good friends with, and continue to do group examinations with, and really enjoy doing that with those people, because they're Puritans. They're people that enjoy these old school beers. They're people that enjoy throwing in a craft beer every once in a while in a review, and that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do, and that's why, if you want to enjoy a good macro beer, and I'll throw in occasionally a craft beer, but what it's about, it's all got to come down to the simple notion of if you like it, drink it, but don't hate. Wait a minute. Nope. Don't dislike somebody's beer review because of what they're drinking. That's silly. Crazy. Wait a minute. But I'm not going to. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't like dogging on people. I'm not going to dog on people. Hang on a minute. Because that's not who I am. I'm a guy that just likes beer. Whether it's a craft beer, whether it's a macro beer. I don't buy into that whole pizzazz of macro, micro, or adjunct lager. I can remember 25 years ago there was no such thing as a adjunct lager. It wasn't called that. It wasn't called a macro beer or micro beer. It wasn't called that. It was just called a frickin' beer. And if you don't like it, don't tell the people you don't like it. Just move on. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. Move on. And you need to, because I'm trying to keep something alive. And I'm John Sheeran. This is Zone 1 Brew Review. We're keeping it real. The mountains are getting not blue, so I got to hurry up and finish up. I'm John. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, support your local neighborhood taverns that sell stuff like this. And support the 9 to 5 people that drink stuff like this. Because if you don't, those little neighborhood taverns are going to go away. Cheers, my friends.